Amfamba. We don't mind any complaints. If you say we copy say no kuno bebo. O text message line here 1760 na odi abranya so yatima gibre akenkan ni nyina e de ama ma mema Daniel ni Kwatei Titus Glover ema na kwaba o hia se be dade dia kire de efese me yema ne se adesha mo tema east ya je kabi mamin kabi atum enti ye de da ne de nyina ya de se de ahobrasim ne se moa na mo hwe ne so ne modembo ene na dwumaden ne se de osi nipa ntem pita hodi etitie na mo se akwapa no kwafo se ababa akumpo na de be yen yemra hyebedwani mienu mpo miensa mpo a still ebe mo akogina ya na mo mra hyebedwe ebe na sa so bi this time de e ono ane party mo on ze ne kra de ohwe a first timers no dodo na no na sika sem ne hyeda nko yie da ba o ma demonstrate say ebi ni ma demonstrate say on betimi aye adwuma in the midst of all these challenges. MP na said ye say or a lobbyist. MP na said ye say or non bribia da no ne mpeso aso for kwa ho him obesu amomo e kai say canary ba ko say yakoho asem wa hasa kwa esase ho asem bi so asrafo ne yakwa kan ba yemfa tu yemfa sekan ye de ya no enti so unya kandifo sa na bribia no mo haw ye ne haw mo kodanda ne kodanda dia eni hu kwan krasi di hu chim ade se de ne se barrier no first line that is primaries no o de ye ji obia tu me mo obia kwa ba ye yenkudi atem yakoti obi ho pe ye de ne se agro ne form enim se delegates are more tema east MPP delegates mo be koyemwa na ni Kwatei Titus Glover masa ari electino se onyina sa peso so ade bia mekan se obi obedwam NDC MPP PPP CPP ye be press obi abe cross border line na fe constituency na nkasa eyi nipa baako amongst oma clear line no say we ni betina serve with the interest of the constituency but mama no cross green line no cross wie no sa substantive na fe other parties ni wia mo san peso anu so nyina no mo equally potential MPs na fe mo ne dia besi aka ba ne dwumanti na ho brasienti ne koda na anopa wia nwumere okoma peso anu so ntino ne atua ho a che ode ama New Patriotic Party enti o se fata se akwapa no kofo mo be sa de ahenche no ahye ne biem na watimi akona ni makosi aka national Titus akwaba
Komprame dase ani unsam
oh apart from what you say personally your worth you have HR respect and I know your worth apart from that you have dealt with me in several areas what demonstrate say we nipa into really make us support to account because now continue with you that's continue I mean before politics was a relationship they will not cut that relationship
compliment message I will madam say the mais for masempa madam say official pass don bedroom this is me bedroom na match no na me ho am papa nti me ko admission kakra e wona abita and me decide said the whole of March me ko break just to re-energize myself and come back and I me who me banu so me Kwatei we are relations the quarters are all from the Asine clan
my father is Kwatei
and there are these guys who went on fishing expeditions in the central region. Talk about Salt Pond, Apam, Muri, Jumako, and other places. Good. And they never came back. But they originally they are guns.
Brefier. So I'm happy to see festival. Graphic showbiz money.
Good. Last week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tema Plejo Festival, annual Plejo Festival. Okay. And me
but it's a highlight because for the first time
because Massa for the 20 years.
Okay.
And the Bedu MP, so this is the 3rd year. All together, about 23 years. I want to project and market the Badwam Festival because
we show business center spread and say what?
And I was saying go show you.
The tema festival be also
yeah. In fact, me marketing.
It's good
because me marketing, but I have done so much to market the festival. You know, last year, my colleagues almost about 10. But this year, because of primaries now, they had few. You know, Honorable Frida Prempe, Henry Quarte, Yusuf Mustafa, Honorable Hawa Kumsen, you know, and William Kweto or Chimoda. They all came to support, which was colorful, you know, to make the place grand.
What's the essence of that festival?
What it is that it's a festival that preludes the Homo Festival. Now, the Atani say, you bet 2 years, I mean, and I'm going say, do a minute say, you're too young, or more my year at the Papa or Cromo, you're too young, and you my year, and all that. Was a 1 year the Papa in the course of the year, and you're too young, you know, to make sure there is discipline in the society. Yeah, bomb pies are from because basically the trade of the vocation of the Tama people was fishing and farming. What you say? And here bomb pie, you dear pie and then say bokopua, you benya nam, and then no buy any idea, just to call for good tidings for the town and the idea, you know, and to promote development. And it was so colorful. We'll share youth groups with almost a cowboy. Me, I miss get a flag. I mean, sad. I mean, worry. Just to, you know, let them feel that. You can't. It was so nice.
Okay, so there's a press statement from the New Patriotic Party relating to the xenophobic attacks. Beckenham about Robert Cote, Director of Research, NDC Central Region. We are privileged, sir, and also Abeka and Sawa. I'm short notice, but Oji Breka said no. Once it's Badwam, the ultimate. Mr. Member, now made him name Diabeta, but he is a personal friend for years. Robert Akwaba. Bibi aboko.
Enyo mahin kwa mahi. We are kakanga kra. Yeshe ankopo be ya mahin.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, bibi aboko. Dem yeshe achakaka. I remember the last time was at Kumasi.
Kumasi, yes.
Yeah, Kumasi. Yes. Hey, over here. But thank God they made sure one day.
Good.
I mean, sure.
Who's a better gun than me?
Oh, no, it's Muhammad Topso. That will make sure my can. Muhammad Topso. And that was confirmed to me this morning. That Muhammad Topso.
Off air, what will be a deal?
So, but seriously, Better Ghana is working.
Okay.
Better Ghana.
Oh, what they do? You've had challenges with Kotokrawa market. The people are complaining. It's a market, no temporary structure. No? Heat need too much.
I wish that
every 2 weeks.
It is political.
Sure.
Oh, very well.
Because temporary ones, no, more pretty either white or
yes. Oh,
and the main one is you can say more than chance in but the problem is heat.
No, it is just temporary. Traffic. It is just temporary. At Masa, what's there? What the Chineba Wufia in Pemican Coffee. Mahama want to build Cape Coast in a way you'll be able to. Professor Mills was from Cape Coast or from Central Region. At that Professor Mills started. At Masa, and they would not obey you. But then MPP want to use every means to stop it. I'm telling you, I won't hide it. At Masa, but whether they like it or not, by and by, we'll finish Kotokawa market.
Movie.
Oh, one time. One time.
Still, percentage the cost of Kakra.
Oh, very well, very well. I wish you can take a tour. Okay. All expenses paid.
Okay.
Seriously, it is going on. In fact, in Central Region, as my chairman always says, Mahama Topso.
Okay.
Mahama.
So Central Region, the impact of Better Ghana, no.
Oh, it is everywhere. But then we are telling our story. Manana Yakan Samichan Crawford. And I always wish that Mupapanum Crawford, they will always keep on, making noise whilst we work underground. What's our the part on Kasa?
But they've had cause to complain. Quite more the premix are faso. During their term, more blasty or more came after them. And they most were bogumonim, premix won't sense, Mugu.
Premise
committee no na mo hihye for na mo yese na da no afere for pan bi afere no kasa na ensem na ngonran. What's the situation like now? Is it be calm?
Currently everything is okay. Everything
I want for call for investigation because previous committee the understanding is that omo the normal people are fat nipa search.
That is why we urge. In fact, Chairman Jacobs now started to move this thing. And seriously it is working. And now as we talk everywhere in Central Guinea is calm because they've seen the good thing of what Alote was doing.
Okay.
The good thing of the cause he was raising. That's why I said that we should collapse this thing and form new ones so that we can investigate what the past people did.
Okay.
And I think at the end of it all, Ghana and Ghana will win, and the Fisher Force, and they will know that there is a better Ghana before them. People
are popular within the Fisher
Force.
Force.
Very well. Be real. We had problems, but now everything is okay because they've seen what we are doing. At Maza, people use this previous money. They did a lot of things with it, but now we are now that we dissolve commission. The new one coming. They've seen that we really wish them well, and they've seen the essence of it. And so by and by, when the morning comes, we will tell our story.
So it settles the premix saga.
Seriously.
On the contrary.
Oh, I know it always be a contrary from Titus.
On the contrary, NDC that is where you see fishermen being arrested and prosecuted.
NDC.
I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience.
I beg to differ.
Because Afrafo no light fishing, which is against the Fisheries Act, that is the law. And to be our breach law no or say a chinaso. But there's more to that. And I have an issue with the Minister for Fisheries. Because let me tell you, few months you be free power. I think around October, November, in a EU, World Bank Minister of Fisheries, $53.8 million to revive the fisheries sector. And you be a aquaculture. And you be able to research vessel. You be nanti punum. You say namno. Say man namni nyamu ya for me planning. What I say? Boat yard ne water mano. It was say be a reviving boat yard no. The young face says ye mana a couple na dia no. But because on my henny, you want to man to research vessels no. And then a common in Afrafo no. You go to the eastern corridor of this country, Tema, boom, pram, you go down eco water region. Eco diobo. And I'm not saying one big time trolling vessels, no. Baby, I was say canoe get to anuso a chomnam. I'm about exclusive zone for these small canoe fisher. You bet chinam and I'm getting you're cheating at the co. To the detriment of the artisanal canoe fishermen. And to only choice.
Solve what's our problem?
Missy and Sylvia. I had the privilege of going to court in Tema. In the circuit court, 27 fishermen were nearly jailed. I have to go to court and plead. Because these are innocent fishermen. For no choice of theirs. As son said, Fisheries Ministry and to be one papa yenti. I was so did he. Oma o yiri wo fie. Me nkase light fishing enye. But a Jumai was said ministry no ye near the Badwam. They are not doing that. What does it? Until you assembly ko fie. You go kanu you find you omo. We need to do a lot of. I'm here to pull and invite the fisheries minister when we resume into parliament to tell us the only sikana ye $53.8 million. Then on your press conference, workshop, say nothing. 7 minutes. That's all. Then on this sikana ye. You come to Tama. Premix idea ye. Obi the drums kasiye ni ida kosisi yo. Ye babu ni nyina. E dey go ansa na e betwa frafo no mo ye omo dia. Last year they reported to me. I went there and I spoke to them. It is not going the way it's supposed to be. So my brother, you've done virtually nothing. How much is the cost of Fishery? Adom moto. Yeah, Bresson. It was 35 million old cedis.
3,500.
And then we get to Adom moto over 10,000 to 12,000. When I was in Moyadema, you are beating fishermen all over the place, arresting all of them. And you say you are doing better Ghana under this circumstance? Please, that is the contrary. And the American say, agroniform. Yen you be conform. Eduwa. In some will say a catcher on. And the Akufado's presidency will not send fishermen to we will not send fishermen to court and prosecute them. We will not do that. That is what you are thinking. That is what you are thinking. Who they count that kind of
dream.
And it's a dream, yeah, it's a dream.
Akufado
is just dreaming. No. We all move around. We see what is going on.
Who don't move around?
Oh, Titus.
Who does not move around?
Akufo-Addo is just a dream.
Oh, please.
Oh, seriously? But can you tell me you'll be a president? He can't be a president.
Are you God?
He will not.
Are you God?
Seriously?
Are you God?
No. Listen. No.
Are you God?
Hold on.
Do you determine Akufo-Addo
to be president?
No.
Are you God?
Because Mahama will win again. Mahama is winning.
Look at this man.
Mahama is winning.
Look at this man.
Seriously. Drive 2 seconds. Look at what is going on. No,
what did Akufo-Addo?
Can't you see?
What did Akufo-Addo in this country?
Oh, no.
Look at this man.
At all.
Akufo-Addo
is not he can't. He's just dreaming.
If
wishes were horses.
But you can say it. You can say it.
Seriously, Akufo-Addo can be a president.
Agronoform.
Akufo-Addo.
No, you have to stop
Near President Yei.
What is he doing?
No, yeah, Basabasa.
Oh, that was Waraka.
No, yeah,
President.
Better Ghana, no, Kotokomu.
Oh, no.
Better Ghana is in your pocket.
Oh, that
who your commentary in your intro? We'll say also need to fix it. In my contribution to the State of the Nation address, Miss Sosa President Kayan
Fix.
Because he was casting insinuation against the predecessors. Rawlings, Kufuor, and Professor Mills. In managing, you have to plan. You have to organize. You have to budget. And manage the situation in itself.
It's not an easy task.
I'm telling you. For 2009, are you still fixing? What are we talking about? For 3 years, in the 4th year. Please. When was we didn't, we back 2009, January 7th, there was no light off. Because mun to me and talk a light crew and Nikwate. That was because you have refused to buy these things. To buy the light crew,
this is a national issue. You don't play with national issues.
This is a national issue.
He's another member of parliament.
Please.
So you will not lie.
I will not lie.
And such
because you have refused.
No, he's.
Can I make my point? Can I make my point?
Money making the point.
And son say, one to infestica and to light crew to power the thermal machines. That customer overwork itself. Make one of the platforms the Waha and other places. Say Mudi Nigeria Foka and you turn gas number. Yes, you want to Dr. Baumako can recently and what jetu. So you are owing the Nigerians the gas supply and you turn Emma gas and to bantam to power the machines for us to produce and all that. Look at the cost and damage you've done to people. People have lost their lives. People have lost their jobs. Businesses are collapsing. And you sit here and you say what? Better Ghana. Okay.
1760. Some of your text messages about the MC and DSP Kasanebai. Drivers should not receive calls when driving, especially Ashaman drivers. It goes to you guys. Evans, Glover, and Adiwaya. But please, DVLA official, call me about my license. That who wrote the exams for me, and I also have writing the exams for people. I don't get this. So the police are doing a good job. Please, they should check drivers on so many to Kofuruja. Careless driving is on its peak. They must be educated properly. EKM Ewa Kosombo. Baumia should stop lying to Ghanaians and ask himself why Ghanaians threw them out of power. Baba Musa Obuasi. And the MPP will bring Alawa from Professor JJMJ, German Garden City, Bronga Hafo. And I'm appealing to all Ghanaians to reconsider the social intervention President Kufuor introduced to return the MPP to power in 2016. Kwanda's Bediwo, Sefia Safo. And please ask the Ministry of Local Government when they are paying S. Gracia for assembly members after 4 years service. Daniel Oagogo and Odibiaba. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia should know that he is not the flag bearer of the MPP and he should give us a break. We are tired of distract. Hussein Texan of Finsu North constituency. Do you know that the NDC government has failed to pay nurses allowances since 2012 to 2015? Some of us have done the biometric, but most people have not done it. And Honorable Voter Regional Minister Helen Entosu, it should be aware of dogs, but now it's not dogs, but your DC Moses Punye, a word to a wise is enough. West scratch. Okay, we see now I could try one by the lucky about first. Yakoba. Before we get into our topics, this issue of group of lecturers, KNUST lecturers, joining the MPP campaign team. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Yekwaba, Eba, Ibidinko. Okay, Masom, thank you. 1760, your text message line, February and Jibril. Now, Kinkai Nina and Fama Fuseni, it was Sunyani. I've lost all contacts. They all send me a text message, so yeah, I'll just respond. But I'm on the pay, Bravo Regional Minister, Eric Puku, Honorable, and Fuseni also on ACP Paul Aite, and a DSP Kodi, RDF Commander, Machiamu Yakwasu. I'm making Kai from enough here in common. Some lecturers of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST, known as KNUST MPP frontliners, have called on Ghanaians to rise up and support the opposition New Patriotic Party to win the 2016 elections. According to the group, which is made up of senior members and senior staff of the university, the MPP remained the best alternative to the corrupt and visionless National Democratic Congress, whose governance had crippled the sensitive sectors of the economy and brought untold hardships to the ordinary people. And the group is led by Dr. Kwabna Boadu. But what was Global?
Papa.
The trust apparent.
Oh, me who be bonny be a woman. Constitutionally, you have freedom of association. Omer to me, a junior emmanuel could be a mope. So long as it say, Jumana Omuyano has nothing to conflict on the teachings of our classroom. Juma working hours and fanya politics. I don't see anything wrong about it.
But if I'm a known student of on campus or NDC, now failing, I say,
oh, if you have recourse to challenge your markers, I'm sure the university have regulations. Senior, yada, you can call for remarking.
By healthy.
You know, I'm not sure you should get there. Because there are NDC lecturers on campuses and all that.
Okay, the basis for some of these things.
And we share their course over Nigeria. A lot of professionals got themselves involved. Anybody who matter, who want change in this country called Ghana, it doesn't matter where you belong. You must come on board because so what actually now would be a MP before the MBN is an embryo. And yes, I more journalists cry was somebody be. Because the echoes were Ghana,
partisan politics.
Me say the echoes were Ghana, no. Who trust it? Now you would Tibonia. So we must get ourselves involved. We show the performance of this government. Obi asika abanin some in terms of local taxes. Our generating from January 7, 2009, ebedu over 62 billion new Ghana cedis. Compared to the Akufonya, about 50 billion Ghana cedis. We share cocoa sika, any gold sika, about NDC, about Futromo. Compared to the Ayenya, it is so much.
But we enough to serve as a guarantee.
I'm saying
the best of options.
Of course. And near was here, you say, it was here conform, you know, man for Kata. They tell you what is happening. The market women, the fishermen, the hustlers, they tell you, say, and the effect of President Mammo. Any Professor Mills, you go bomb for the crazy, you know. Anya dear Koye. Ekoye, any quatemu and go to go. Those NDC people are Omunya become go to Omako Mamo. But in reality, who conform that would change a month for Canoa. Namaidi. But in interest that will bring you to power. You need hard work. You need people to come on board. And these are university lecturers, these are Muba, Ebeboa. I don't think anything wrong about it.
I see.
Because almost someone who support the cause of the NDC.
Is it dangerous?
What is that?
In fact, another na medicine news. Na medicine no more boom pa. In fact, lecturers coming together, and no wonder it's coming from Kumasi Asante region. We have lectures in UCC. We have lectures in Winneba. We have lectures in Accra. Okay.
Now it's almost everywhere.
Yes. Volta, region, everywhere we have.
Takwa.
We have, yes. Yeah. Okay, so why is it that lectures in Asante region, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology?
Not just lectures, senior lectures.
Oh, Juahum. Oman Juahum. Mama Kacha Bessa Juahum. When you see why you hute. Lecture, I do make a day, then what are you telling me? I'm a core University of Education. And I know people who went to they went through hell because of ACB was the lecture behind there. or because the lecturer saw him on a platform, on fellow Omodi, gentleman pass. And that will go against your record. On fellow, no, there because he is MPP, Omodi, and that will seriously damage you. So for me, I would bow down my head in shame if I would, if me, I'm a doctor, not Kadamasa now. I would lead an uncle, I would bow down my head in shame. Because to tell me that what can't happen to help Akufo-Addo become a president, of which I know they are just daydreaming. Seriously. People did it, Lumba, people did it and never helped them. As Masa, we shouldn't always try to do politics. We should see the good things the president is doing. Ghanaians gave us 4 years. At Masa. And by we are getting there.
So you believe the NDC is performing?
Seriously. Seriously. I've been reading to you drive around. At Masa. You cook. I know you move around a lot. Until but only few will complain. But on we know by the time we say we are going for the next, everything will be fine. At Masa. And what they are using to what they tear John Mahama, but it will be history. And we are happy. We are working behind the scenes. They should go and making noise. Doctors won't come home. I heard somewhere there was a they will all resign. What do you mean? You swear an oath. You swear an oath to defend to save lives. And now you are saying you will resign because of money? Seriously? You don't play Joseph people's life. You don't do that. It's no wonder lecturers will putting themselves together so to obey or friend to come up against Akufo-Addo. I would just advise them that Akufo-Addo's presidency is just daydreaming. Seriously. It's a figment of their own imagination.
They've raised issues of corruption. They've raised issues of...
Ghana and a former national chairman of MPP. Also, one question castle. What the kickbacks or do car boots? What Yanto Ghana have your mind anti? You heard it. Anamubwa. Yatitins MP or Ghana. We saw things that happen in Ghana. Until Mazin or Kodao or politics. They are just going political. And I'm telling them now, the Onkisiaga. 1 year who take. NDC, we are winning again. We are, as the Mahama tops all. Until they should just relax. And they want, how to prepare well and teach the students. No one pass a year. No one just putting themselves together to condemn Mahama. Right. It's a figment of their own imagination.
Say, Evander, Arnesuku, Waka, and some.
Oh, okay.
Please. When you are talking, I'm quiet. So, watch out. We're in this country. You remember Herbert Mensah? In some no kind about Professor Mills. Scar, you're the man. And was a bay, I'm so mad to be. A kind of man. You remember?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh no, Yabade. I did back when this for your dear pie was here bomb, some more is about the company called, if I didn't say, CLS. Create, Loot and Share Limited. A whole Supreme Court judge at me babonting ebe catch Ghana for you say. A buying and Crawford the only year say, you be criti, ye looty year, ni ya chiche. And next year, ye discuss at ye platinum a ye la sulala. Esre I am a force, when in boy busia. I wish a woyo me. Wish a jida. Any yama a cost work room, your parliament. And when you see this jida report, you cry, and you are forcing her to defend the indefensible. And they will cost them. I know most of the areas in the northern region, able-bodied men and women. You have a president who comes from the north. Akufo-Addo needs to add Northern Development Fund. Vision munibi or the bar no mabuya. Muya swa muntumi nyedi ye. Ebra no kase Northern Development Fund e won Yankpala University UDS campus no. President Mama then candidate vice president. Ese on fasika no kotua via refoka. Nyame ya de mo abemu na say Northern president move for board of directors for very saying SADA. Most of them ninya efisirem na mo trase. Sika wo se edi ko hye adwuma mu amemebunu emmaba wa ebe ye adwuma ye no ye hye sika na nyina poto Agambiri also ko chere enkrofo se na ride motorcycle. Over 30,000 people. Ni kuku screen na na demand. Uni nipo o train here 2,226. Ene wo ko seremu abofra ye wu ne ene opie fini mame yemu a enye obi na be chere se na ride motorcycle. It is the most simplest means of transport in the north. It is one of the message that will tell the Northerners that President Mama has disappointed his own people. Say Jideska ni ye and then yenti kromwa. And then na mutaleka. Also filter ill-gotten money. Mina mikaye. Oma mi Mina mikaye. Ye yeti ye kromwa o. Mutala say filter ill-gotten money. Amunya. Munya skani forever. Supreme Court judge I come this so. Anti-corruption na koso nyina no sense kan ye tumi si ano a ebe boa bebre. Na me ka kire de kwate. Wo batema porta enkrofo mu ntua duty papa. Ye warehousing. And na Clement Park I don't know what. There are people who are not paying taxes who are doing warehousing. I'm a Ghanaian. Na sa binding to me revenue ebe boa yen ama mpuntujuma na oye no ebe konenu. People are not paying right taxes. Jubilee House. At the right time, we'll bring out the names of all these companies. I've said it. They are there. Yeah, we're housing. You're going to what I say? But yes, I am. A man and a museno. For you know, the president is sitting there. On the ning to me, Cobebia. But Mom won a seno, Nasamum Buanoa. A namno, a better year.
Okay, officially, just make your complaints to the chief of staff on sort.
Anti, opinion, Nyawu Kano. Better Ghana no, a wu kotokumu, and echo. Omo share with Fidianos and Yawukano.
Okay. 1760. And text message line on South African attacks. The MPP damns government, foreign minister. There's a release from the New Patriotic Party. The New Patriotic Party notes with deep concern the meek response of the NDC government towards the gruesome xenophobic attack in South Africa, which has claimed the lives of many Africans, including some Ghanaians. Considering the serious nature of these events, our government was exposed, among other things, to unreservedly condemn these attacks and in concert with other African governments exert the necessary pressure on the South African authorities to act swiftly and decisively to end these barbaric and inhuman attacks on other Africans. It goes on, sadly, so far, the NDC government has shown a lackadaisical attitude, which is manifest in its ability to communicate to Ghanaians any measures it is putting in place to assist our nationals in South Africa. Neither have they outlined any contingency plans to evacuate them if necessary. Even more damning is the posture of the Foreign Minister, Honorable Hannah Tete, who blatantly refused to speak to a local radio station on the issue and arrogantly posited that she will only do so on Radio Gold, a known NDC radio station. Her conduct is reprehensible as it is insensitive, especially in a matter involving people's lives and emotions. The President should act decisively on her indiscretion. The MPP strongly urges the President to carry out his sworn obligation under the 1992 Constitution to protect the life and safety of every Ghanaian, whether home or abroad. The party shares in the pain and suffering of the many Ghanaians whose loved ones have been caught up in this unfortunate situation. Signed, Kwabena J. Japan, General Secretary, New Patriotic Party. So that's it. I'm surprised that Myers are right up way. If you subject it to critical scrutiny, some of the things are not really, but Emmanuel Adom FM.
Yeah.
The text message, Captain Smart read it out. So what is arrogance here that the Foreign Minister claims or display? What's arrogance?
First of all, you will see a share South Africa, you do what you have. And no name Adom. And the American and they say, we share a modern boy, a baby mine. You did task South Africa for a cheap. Say, one in young fan who dear, a free abroad for Zano. And yet, in some Ketwa, a fast to support the ANC, we share omo tutu kwan e ko mmia bebre e ka yekro mu kra no omo bi ba kwan ye be fa so a omo nya mfa hodi na se ne e bi ma nyina boa mo na monya mfa hodi na se sebe ayi anomon tu ogina ha na wabo krom so obo ne homodin a so wo akwadworo na wontumi nkoye dwuma na se obi ahowo bi eba na eye dwuma na se mo say mu yusu ensema chese edi mpape mu edi bokrom na yeku yamanfo e wo se ye sorry pa na ye be ya pass o mampedin besi ne as the chairman of ECOWAS maintain ne say okay bibi e fa Ghana for
ECOWAS are condemned.
Please.
You are condemned.
Please, me kasa. Me ti fi mfreni ho. Ukai Gambia killings ne baya no. Emena semisi ye pe. Nanado was a foreign minister. Na ko suma no. So onko Gambia. Oko no enyo no kwa ne koye. Oni the then CID, director of CID. Nana Asante Pietu. Then the Ghana High Ambassador to Senegal, who has additional responsibility in Gambia. A whole committee was set up, led by Akufo-Addo. They did so many work on these Gambia killings. A do baby a compensation, then candidate Mama, when was the member of parliament in parliament, made a statement about it. And then a do so. A dear Narcissa. Me can say I have a relative, Ajete Ahmed Edo. On the year actually, almost South Africa says here. I can't speak to my brother. Me name the Akoso. Me mami Auntie Mary, or Takradi. And Naji Estates. Nasa BBC Air Koso. Nasa Yem Shishie. And the foreign minister is the face of government and the state in the foreign community. Nasa ya frau. Ya mount big platform. Anna is an experienced communicator. Abraham Noyer, director for the NDC elections in the 2008 elections. Or you see multimedia platforms so many times. Talk about joy. The same Aduma and there, Aduma Febekasa. Asempania Diatia. Who see when you radio go to Akasa and dear Pa young Kohoni and Kojiti. A Yamia Pibre. And yes, sir, and the Oswafo and Oswakasa.
So he makes
you know,
he makes her insensitive.
because the best thing, and no, me man advice.
Arrogant.
Me man advice. It was cheeky. Say what kasa Radio Gold akasa. We all know Radio Gold is an NDC station. You could have held a press conference, invite all the media houses. Who do them to draw? They can disseminate GNA. And they won't say Milano. Everything back one thing. Me know kasa and I said yes say. And yes sir, only His Excellency we see a hoy. But this time was all ground war. By this time, an Atata should be in South Africa. Apart from normal video conferencing, any text message, any WhatsApp, she must be on the ground to see things for herself. But if Bangala buying Edia Mano, or Trika are buying their mano, Yedi Fulegum, Yesika Idashan Kotokum, that is what she's thinking about. Or no, Sabi, you must in South Africa.
How do you know?
How will I know? Because if the bush and Nibi were war, that's a yes, that's a friend war. Would have put a yemu and a beyano. Adom FM is not cheap if it is a network. Adom and all your sister stations are not cheap platform. And it's a who say, would the radio go to Kasa? And the young go tip one and Kasa. For me, it was an unfortunate situation. And Indian I didn't know because I know she can communicate. Now, Kasa, she speaks so well. Nothing stops you from talking. And now they was to do now, and she can't speak to a lot of radio stations, but there are some key ones. You can speak to them, and the press conference will solve this problem. In fact, we need an apology. She must give an apology to the people of this country. To Adom FM, yes.
How?
Yes.
How?
Yes. For a refusal to communicate.
But there's a communication on the radio station. Just go.
How many people listen to Radio Go?
Go and pick the tape and then just do that.
Oh. Okujeto, Felix Kwachi, debi on Namasempa. Area. A tongue about policy. And the next time we bad catch us, if I go Radio Go, no go. How many conform with Radio Go, no muti. A lot of people listen to other networks. And Nabeka say there are certain key networks. Won't be you move frame. in terms of this media pluralism. And the media, she's my sister, she's my colleague, and I have respect for her as a Minister for Foreign Affairs. But send your handle as some way, no, any idea, because Obi, Nibuze Untinika. And now Minister, Ambassador, South Africa High Commissioner to Ghana, I say, who nearby, you know, Homo use generator, and I think the inhaling of the fumes, you know. People are being killed, they are scared to go to town. It is the circumstance that has caused the demise of these people. Because also, them, they're not going to my in general, that can say the people, the family of this must call for compensation from the South African government. By this time, there was an attack, will lead the delegation from Ghana to South Africa. What I say? Or no court, then the president can fly down.
I see.
But for me, the way she refused, say oni Adom and Kasano and Kunyi.
But and the radio gold your mouthpiece. Enough.
Radio is only 1 out of 1,000.
Adom is 1 out of or 2 out of.
What I say? Not even at their own GBC.
GNA.
GBC. Ghana Broadcasting Corporation.
But Ghana News Agency.
What I say? Ghana News Agency in second message now was spreading at the core. You just get it from the print and the electronic. But the ban is no I can say only radio go or Kasenti and one of Kasano. For me, it's not the best.
Okay.
Because Anna I know as a very efficient and good communicator. No, she can do better than she did the last time. Honestly.
So Robert, I've read out the full statement. Fini Patriotic Party Waba. They've seen that the approach of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, very lackadaisical, and the arrogance of the Foreign Affairs Minister. Is Radio Gold the mouthpiece to disseminate government intentions and policy?
Omahin, Manda was it. Mincha waiting for the memory. It's a chauffeur, the memory and worship him. Bisuti. In Kanka, my Central Region 4, my chairman, Aloto Jacobs, number regional minister to acquaintance concern, and I wash him was Central Region, I would tell Central Region now. Na Menda Wumping for Sassi, the woman Quanya, almost my better we go Cassim be, the Muslim betcha margin. Let me say, South Africa send me home. One, His Excellency Dramani Mahama, he is the ECOWAS chair, Anamwa. And now what is going on in South Africa also, they are not, it's not only happening to Ghanaians, but foreign nationals at Masa. So he coming out as an ECOWAS chairman, he cannot come and say, I'm speaking as a Ghanaian friend and president. He will only speak as an ECOWAS chair because it is not affecting only his people. He can't be that selfish. And I wonder why the MPP want to score cheap political points with this. Sure. South Africa now, we are just hyping it until them. Consider the main South Africa bay. Also, it is they watch it on TV. On your daughter them cry, but still, we are causing fear and panic. I tell BBC every day. I follow news every time. We are just causing fear and panic, and this is not something we should be joking with. This is lives, and I don't think any serious person back there at South Africa papa. And we should not expect too much from Dramani Mahama because he knows he have competent people. Honorable His Excellency Kwesi Hall, he's not a kid. Or there, Honorable Charles Global Kedor, they hand a flight to South Africa. If there is nothing going on that is serious that he can handle, you have your guys around, and I'm and there also is a competent in so and cautious because you communicate with him, he brief you, and you don't only talk to you. You have security, you have intelligence around. So we shouldn't just hype this thing and say that Mahama is not caring. This is nothing to score political points with. Seriously. I'm so surprised, and I thought the potatoes but condemn, not knowing he's going to add to it. It is very unfortunate. What is at all going on in South Africa?
People are dying. Ghanaians are dying.
Hold on.
They are being attacked unfairly.
No.
Other African countries, Nigerians are also suffering.
Yes.
Mozambicans are evacuating
we
their
have
people.
Condemned it at Masa.
But the president of Ghana, MPP,
listen, the ambassador met the Ghanaians on Sunday at Pretoria. You don't know. Atmasa, and it's a candidate they've done nothing. It's not true. They made them on Friday, they made them on Saturday. And after that, they checked them up. In fact, it was the deputy ambassador who picked my wife from the house to the airport. Atmasa, not because she knows her.
Deputy ambassador pick your wife.
Seriously. Not because not because she knows her. Because he want to make sure that she get to the airport safely.
Wow.
Because of fear and panic, we are causing there. We are afraid about the seriously. We are just causing fear and panic. It is just fear and panic.
On the part of it, young Ghana for and I say, yes, and for and I say, MPP for and I say,
MPP for
making political meet in times
seriously,
like this.
Yes, they are. Because
you sure that they will toy with idea every thing.
You do this when the government has done nothing about it, and I am telling you on authority that His Excellency Kwesi Ahward met them on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Masa, and I have another uncle, Philip Cote, or East London. I have a sister, or Nata Wana. Even it happens at Nata, the far end, not even in the town. And these are things that happen. The pictures we see now, no, it happened in 2008. Yes, they are not real. They are not real. They are not real. It is a kind of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or Makasa as Ghanaian president. You don't expect it because he's wearing two shoes at Masa, one as ECOWAS and one as Ghana president.
But you feel some policy. What happened? You can speak to Africans, but you can't console and comfort your own indigents. The people you rule over, they will Kazakh Africans. Oh, no, we understand, yes. But I said the point is that what Kasa as ECOWAS share. Now,
I am telling you that you don't know.
Or if we should rely on Hanatete and then Kwesi Ahward, His Excellency. These are the two people we should rely on them.
No, Teo. What I want you to get is
when a grouping takes a position that Hanatete Crown responsibility are quite provocative and very arrogant.
You know, Hanatete is Honorable Hanatete. She's a foreign minister. I know that she's very busy at Masa. And I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong. Referring you to Bupa watch out, many radio good for Kasa. So how wana at Masa, you can get a tape and play it. Hannah on your be to my Adom FM, Captain Smart or Katri. Hannah speaks fancy, not that good fancy at Masa. So she feels though, Obaya Onkaye or Chinankura Kanyana one at Masa because Butuma Kande or Chan was the day. At Masa, Uncle Obi Adrian one, but more obey easy for everybody. No, I've spoken here. So on how get it at Masa, get it and play. It's the same thing.
I see.
My friend, as I pay for a friend of me in Makasa, I don't think it should be that difficult.
Okay, my director has a challenge with your explanation on behalf of Hannah because you feel that this is not the first time too. Hannah's explanation and your explanation, it doesn't sync, it doesn't gel.
Oh, what director? My panichao. That my son there. The woman is a very busy woman. And I don't think ever that Hannah would disrespect you guys.
Okay. Well, on that score, you try, Mama. Yeah, lucky about first man can say I did be a done crown down, so be a faculty momo. Now, no more question, so make count on myself after the break. Well, EC chair appointment, lack of transparency causing panic. Era David Kanga and Akasansi, but I said because my main cancer the text message. Something is going on at Ghana Baptist University College in Kumasi. Do you know that a session of graduates who graduated last year, December, had not yet received their certificate, as management is saying it is not available. Meanwhile, others have received theirs. Till now, nothing is being done to correct the error. We need our certificate from Nana Poku Kumasi. We thank God for your good work. Greetings from Frontier South Constituency to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And Omani, please tell the NPP people the serious group coming up called Achim Youth for JM 2016. And our mission is to give JM 50% of the Eastern region votes. And with that, JM will win massively against Nanado for the third time from the group chairman, Yao Shadrach Osino. And tell Titus to stop ranting. We of the people of Tema East only see him on TV, lawyer Swansea and Adiaba. Now, can we say Titus this question? Okay, all right.
Uncle Kwasajasu, you may your Kwasajasu.
Okay.
You should go to Kwasajasu, the work I'm doing there.
So, but they only see you on TV. Is that uncle?
And I'm grown. I was on the ground. Umbra Kwasajasu, no whom form. Said Yami. You should go there. And this is for the chief executive of the project. You should come and see what I'm doing.
Okay. I might tell the NDC man that Central Region, we are suffering. All our major roads are not in good shape. Ask him, apart from Kaswa to Cape Coast, which road is better in our region? Chief Ben from Goma Achas. That's it. So the question also.
So do I also say no see MPP now?
If that is your response, the viewers will take.
Now you know I said no phone with papa.
Okay.
On share winning by Yakwa not on share okay. No, quite beyond Mr. Mahama top so in the region.
NDC people can talk, but to do the work is problem. You see, Amono from Elubonodiwe, and Central Region residents are experiencing bitter Ghana from Joe or Cape Coast. I tell Mr. President to come to Inche and sack Big Edu from Inche that yes, route because he can't do it. And Amaine, please ask the NDC guys that what are they doing? Are they the same people who says we no go sit down, tell cheaters every day? Okay, so 97, calm down. Why are they also chopping some? And we are looking at them. Ghana for Hakim Aduna from Amwanda. And even elders of this land is going to join MPP, not only lecturers, bet me, from Dada Tamale. And I ask the NDC man, on what grounds is he calling Ghana better? NDC government has destroyed Ghana. MPP all the way, Gifty, Okofroja, another way. So 1760 text message line Fabre Energy breaking. Former Deputy Chairman of the Electoral Commission, David Kanga, has indicated apprehension over the appointment of a new chairman for the commission is due to the lack of transparency that was exhibited in appointment of the first EC chairman, Dr. Kojo Afraja. In 1993, we should have done a better job with the procedure of appointing commissioners to all the constitutional bodies. Transparency is what I am talking about. I'm talking about maybe they didn't do a good job. The transparency has actually been lacking. And he continues that David Kanga, who retired as Deputy EC Chair in 2020, however, declined to recommend how the process can be executed in a transparent manner because, according to him, he might be called upon to play a role in a selection process and his personal view on the matter may be misconstrued. Many suggestions have been made regarding the appointment of a new chairman of Ghana's Electoral Commission following the impending retirement of Dr. Kojo Aferi Chan. MPP, vested interest. Every Ghanaian super interest. But, Titus, the NDC has a belief. Elections are not won at the Electoral Commission, led by the commissioner, but rather at the polling station. So whoever, and sometimes sarcastically, they can say, even an Adom, it might be Electoral Commissioner, they don't care.
That statement made by Fenisai, Kofi Adams, sarcastically, was bad. Why did you use Akufo-Addo as a reference?
No, it depicts their readiness.
You understand? We all know that elections are won at the polling stations. But Niobetina Ejomu to steer the affairs of the commission is very crucial. And into the Article 72, Emma President no Kwan say obey the commissioner now on your consultation, and with your permission, let me quote, Article 72. The president shall, acting on the advice of the Council of State, appoint the chairman, deputy chairman, and other members of the Electoral Commission. Uber 71 about the appointment of the speaker, any idea, any one salaries and all that. So where Ghana is getting to, now we share near course at the Supreme Court. We share near course in it's true. Constitution, I know. You the 2 million. I'm a president. Say, or bepe obi. I a chairman of the EC, no, Council of State, no. I was a consult to but nothing stopped the president to do further consultation. What you say? Or naso any to form. Obi wouldn't be bar. And yes, Obasum would the president, but he's come to serve the country. at the end of the day decision ye di beba no na ye nyina ye den ye ji atom na nyina ye koyenim but would you be a bar ayem se nipa we asimase we so partisan enya ade a ebeboa ye nyina and yes before constitution so say yemfa say ni di yemfa ma no but we should dia owura kanga can say there was no transparency in the appointment. That means he's blaming ex-president Rawlings for not doing a lot of consultation in the appointment. After any kanga nankasa, they've done their best in these elections. Before, we just say, but nipa dia uye could do baby na atosin kakra. We share the performance of EC, the exposé by on the pink sheet na dia then even recruitment into the elections in Ukraine. You look at the timing of training of Nkofwa, look at the example of professor at Nigeria. High qualified professionals were recruited to make sure say there is credibility, there is a high level credibility on the elections that was done. And actually a car ama abain abo on the district level elections for his simple inability to do consultation. And then look at the cost of money that we have spent, over 300 million Ghana cedis. And then we have a peskebium, 90 million Ghana cedis. What do you say? And to be a yedibesi and nemono, I will see a year consultation. Even though no constitution need 2 million my president. But president said because nipa also the naso and in the air to form. Obi biara obi biano and yen nipa no say obesomo. Oh president mama say chin. I was so winning 2016 elections. But babya no credit no yemfanto. No be President Mahama in his maiden speeches, President Miss Wu he can say he's going to engage all the political parties. Okay. Has he done something like that? He's going to engage political parties regularly to make sure say there is that sort of understanding, that unity in this country. I don't know who advises him not to do that. To reduce tension. Hey, what say somatic. What does it? And the wood one for aka, but the action to back these things that you are doing. Ya dear Bama Yenina Yenye Gidie, what Diana Ubeyano. Amadachi would do on our qua, be a bon some Ediamau. Will be a ba. President Rawlings, what be dear? Justice Mekase, the first interim electoral commissioner, one justice of the appeal court, you free no, not that any deputy, and Sana, or Befakunyana, or superintending the elections. And all that. Why did you be? But the latter part of his reign, and the dim said, "Baby, when you're about and yenya botre, yen to your bossy." So be or be succeeded, or be soon or minor. He's not going to look at political faces. At the end of the day, said, "I will be Kuma, yet the better, it would defer, when you find the better, no be anya who abotre, na yejuman, said who better, because Ghana has become the citadel of democracy in Black Africa. Near Nigeria for a year, but we demonstrated to the world, said democracy, yet here. And he said, Che Sukra, we still use the constitutional means. Akufadu demonstrated by. And then Magdana CV, a Kosro, a Tianim, and the end to your bossy. President appointment no more, on your appointment, I didn't know the bonds of Yenya, but bonds of Diamano.
NDC.
All right. Ma MPP for ma kanga kanga king. I'm afraid I'm coming here. That's my sir. Now I mean, you multiple no MPP for support. In Libya, 2016 election now, and it's for BM, and they know that their supporters will not forgive them. That's my sir. That is why now they are coming with the appointment of the EC. Obiaim there, Afarajan is due retirement come June, and the president have the prerogative of appointed in consultation. Them are titles, honorable titles, or can chair from the constitution. At Masa, we know the kind of it's stated that the person should be a person who qualifies to be a judge, qualifies to be a member of parliament. And as we talk now, I know for sure that the consultations are going on at Masa. But because what you should be was that what the election result, election over no, what the best they know they will lose. They know for people when you know will lose. When they
are looking for an excuse.
They are looking for an excuse because they can't go to court this time. Because this time the difference will be vast. That's my sir. History you watch me. In fact, they know that the difference will be vast that they can't go to court. Because to me, the very first court they went, it was a waste of time. Seriously. Oh, they knew they lost because elections are won at the polling stations. I've been a polling agent several times, and I still do. At myself, you have to watch what they are counting. It is not appointment of friend commissioner that will win election or lose. The same president gave them declared them winners twice.
But I now because say omo court in fee Busumi Mochia.
No, see, to me, as I said to me, that's my opinion. At myself, because I didn't want we lose.
I mean, what do you?
Why don't you understand it?
Because
no, listen, you had people who stood at the police station from morning to evening. Okay, you had your own security who stood around. You lost the election. Yes. So yes, what really happened? At Masa, what really changed? Because all of you will be there. They will fax the results at Masa, and other people will be there at Adom, at a collection center. They will receive it. So are you telling me that when you write 2 here, before to get to mine, it can change once you have MPP guys sitting with you? This is ridiculous. Seriously, it's about time they have to take Ghanaians serious. We are winning the election because we know we are working. At Masa, these are fallacies. We don't care who becomes the EC commissioner. We don't care about that.
Interest.
We don't have any interest. We don't have any for what? We don't have any. We don't need to have interest in that because we know we are working, and they should also keep on making noise, writing unnecessary statements. We will work. We are also on the ground, and the because he's working somewhere. At Masa, we are always on the ground working because we want to achieve 57% at least. And we are of course. They should keep on making noise. We don't care who becomes the EC. That is why Mr. Comrade Kofi Adom said that it can even be a cover. We don't care no. Because we know the EC commissioner cannot change results. This is simple. Honorable Tatus has gone in elections several times. He won by 3. If commissioners can change it, they could have changed his results. At Masa, if they can do that, they could have done it. He's gone for election primaries. He's a senior comrade. He's done a lot. So I don't expect people to sit down and say that appointment of a commissioner can have effect on an election. Seriously, no. It doesn't work that way. It does not. It cannot work. No matter who becomes the EC, we NDC, we are ready to at least 57%. We'll get it. And we don't care what is going on. We are all Ghanaians gave us 4 years. And all we know is that by the time we get to 2016, we've worked. And Ghanaians themselves will come and give us the second nod. And that will be your Muhammad's second term. Inshallah, it is coming.
But Obibu say, if indeed the MPP for church or the Ghana for being more cano, Samuti and Amuhuna, and Kebebum, unless some more special votes be or maybe a Mudia see Ghana for, and a Mujidian was Rosa, to the extent that 57%.
I am telling you. Am I sure? What's it? Obviously, what's what Chenapa? I'm getting myself. And I will also search out Kuma onion fair. Because we are working. Look at the people talking. Just find some time. Look at Anda. George Anda. That's my friend here. Just look at some people going on. Like coming out these days. These people came out with what's performed by the Ghanaians people. Occupy Ghana. See, and we said that the MPP said, hey, it is non-partisan. Today, look at them. How many do we have contested for MPP primaries? Look at the people talking. You also drive around. Into Bia Hushe, Sakana Mahatini, and Masaki Hana Mahatini. Oh, Inyamaya men say me. Appointment of EC have nothing to do with declaration of results. We in NDC, we are working hard. We won't sleep. We won't sleep in our homes. We are working. We are propagating what John Mahama is doing. The good things he's doing around everywhere. Not in Northern region. It is across the whole nation. Okay. And that will force Ghanaians to give us the second nod. We will come and beg Ghanaians to vote for us. They will vote for us again because we've worked for it. And appointment of EC commissioner, I beg to differ. Which is you know an issue. Because no matter who comes, elections are won at the polling stations. And we in NDC, we know at least 57%. So that they won't have any cause to complain again. And they will have to come and answer to the foot soldiers. That is why they are coming with appointment of EC commissioner. For what? Seriously? We can't do that.
More complacent, Anna.
No, we are not being complacent too.
Because the complacency is setting.
Complacency is setting. But we are confident that we will win the election. No matter who becomes the commissioner. No matter who becomes. They can appoint Honorable Charles Glover. He's capable. We will still win. Because he cannot have any influence over the results. He can't do that.
Okay. Let's have Chief Zantes, Flagstaff House. Oshebi. Yadamasimu Amajibra Mosho Flagstaff House is here. The seat of the presidency. Yadamasi Bribiada Oshebedrum. Yadamasi P. That was. You're finished. As I said, the MP.
Niland iniquity, please. Who can say my heading? I didn't better make us. Now, better won't target me. Or see, they don't care who becomes the EC. On the cameras, you can see that. But what your serious machinations are possible? Maza. But I tell you, you can do Nenum to no cano. Serious machinations are near was so coa or best serving their interest. Oh, that is what is happening. And until to be at the actually, I didn't remember. What I say? Or see then, Georgianda, as my cousin Georgianda, as in the womb.
Occupy Ghana.
On your Ghana.
Occupy Ghana.
Occupy Ghana, Georgianda, on your Ghana. Neil and Vanderpool, Miami Big Brother. On your broadcast journalist, sports journalist, on the GBC for Yejuma. And then on your member of parliament. And the body man womb. Abeku Santana, or starting war, you know, Adom, our OKFM. He's gunning to go to Infantiman to go and contest there. And you see that, so long as we are Ghana for. Occupy Ghana, I agree. Ni semna umoka occupy Ghana for ekano as a money. Corruption is there cause of the idea. Attorney General, for example, Auditor General report over. And man kwanze obi bia abansika funding semno. They have the right to organize a prosecution against the person. Say but this can different them. And see obi fi occupy Ghana no so okojina wo. If they say e wutu senya west abone be na wo. What is wrong about it? Onye Ghana ni. Georgianda the qualification and the job experience why you juma kuma na say mledu say make us go for because me ko occupy Ghana ntima me go here that argument oh nyabutre
obolusu
sa na omeka anatata no ko yejuma
what come and see
oh I don't like I can do worse things
honorable jai
when you are talking quiet and you make a whole lot of lies
I said Georgianda will lose
obolusu na we say Ghana for 8 year dia muka no who does it? Baby, in 2008, Kufuor was able project Amaya compared to Kufuor. Ebinini, Sika back Kufuor them any MPP. And then Yamanye, to whom much is given, much is expected. Missy Sika Bob some you have been able to raise the debt of this country for about 8-9 billion to about almost 70 billion Ghana cedis. And you didn't look at oil money. Oil is can't get. What are you using this oil money to do? And you would consider job with them. The cardiac, yes, you pay your family. Obi be up a change. What much me? 2016, what much me? So you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Look at the more refinery. The priority of NDC are say, you better get the more refinery. Now, Roto, now say, now pro.
Priority?
Yes, because you have bulk oil companies, aircraft finished product, ediba. And sana you be rise yako Easter. Big bisa question. Miami nia and madam for ama kofi boa. You invited by. A denti na mun to me so oil refinery nasring. So mom crude na nia. A month refinery to me a profit over $300 million. Refinery no onya the crude. Na onia yenya all product no. Or to me a profit over $300 million. Now, bulk oil companies, eco craft finish, ediba, sikano, eco, nipa bakuko to go. Is that your priority? Na ma ja refinery na yes say. Na tanks na wo no. Mo buy the no man na my refinery. Omo the banswa na dia begu to tanks and you are paying your pittance. Because you person refinery be judgment. Yen kra, yen fembra, yen ja refinery sa ani say. State of the Nation address. I picked on president's statement, on energy. One can't be about the more refinery. One country about the more refinery. On Janisama Nekoye. We see Petro Saudi, ebe ye partnership. Last year we catch what has happened as now? We can't change there. Now we find no entity airport na say. Na mo nkro for man ye mo say cartel. Na mo craft finish product ba. Product na e di banzo is not of quality. Ye banzo e was say to the chemicals how they come to bring it to a standard. Na mo say ye engines na there. And we dey cause na kan ya mo ka no. Yanzu ye beto ye boase. Ni ya cheche nsem e di amagana for no. What does it? So the yeast in your cancer yeasty. They don't care no. It's a big lie. Yeni machinations on your form. Now, Yedi
but you're the
what does it? Yedi I won by 3 because I won into the election 45 days. When Kempis was the mayor in Tama, the day I won my primaries offering the office and on 94. I'm waiting for whether you're chief executive or Kempis. I'm waiting for them on the ground.
No, pray that you win. No, pray first that you win.
I'll win. I'll win my primaries. And I'm waiting. Your chief executive, the current year, they are fighting. I'm ready, whoever you bring. But this time, it is MPP time. The people of this country are calling for redemption. We are tired of this NDC mismanagement and rule.
Okay.
I'm telling you. And anything as a teacher for Campus Connect. Campus Connect. Sami Okujato, he was a former NUX president. Problems there were students from Nadia or Niminada. You don't need Campus Connect to tell the student what is happening.
It serves as a conduit.
Please.
It serves as a conduit.
It's a pure propaganda conduit. Pure propaganda.
Let us go by official statement. Any definitions?
I am not
you will
buying.
be subjected
I
to
am
your
not buying into this Campus Connect. I'm not buying to that.
But have you won your
please? I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Who could get now for the scratchy? This pair. Propaganda.
Seriously?
You propaganda. Please, let's get a break. It's a mere way of trying to get votes.
No.
Look,
it is a relationship build-up between the presidency, government policies, and the challenges on campus.
You have student wing. You have SLC all over the university campus.
But
you have nukes.
Well, you see, probably not read the import of what you want to do.
I'm not interested in whatever is. It is a pure vessel to propagate. Propaganda. I don't know you know. As a worker, who students allowance, I'm against the way they pelted these such water on Sami and his colleagues. I will never support that action. It was wrong. Not the how,
but a greater chunk of the student population. How often do they interact with their ministers? It is an opportunity.
Missy who could get to now flex quachia. A propaganda to the year. Now, students in the catcher will say, please, we are tired of this propaganda. And you know, Dr. Bomiako Yadi, a Muslim and this before. You don't see these people. They be a dream bonnie, and
it's very serious.
A dream bonnie, and what Akachi, training college. Yeah, say program. They have to leave.
He should come again. I say, oh,
yes.
Is it what he's saying?
The youth organizer in that constituency.
No, can
he sent the people. And now I was an Adom FM. And now I was an Adom FM.
He's a member of parliament. He's a member of parliament.
Why in a quarter about me?
Me say.
Nyame can say parliament Tema West
they have organized me see Enra I was on Adom FM and a smart friend and my regional chairman when Baumia was about to leave Ho or Akachi Training College, you know, the signals, the intelligence they pick from there, the high NDC tax, so young got disrupted at the end to make up to what happened at the Kumasi teacher training a course war.
What has Baumia's lecture got to do?
That is what they are doing. That is what they wanted to do.
But MPP
so Dr. Baumia have to come.
MPP don't tell Kumasi the energy.
You see, so why do you say
that? There was an arrest. And they mentioned the constituency youth organizer. Me say, Konako Bisa Captain Smart.
When asking,
why not?
Bisa Smart. I heard my regional chairman. The police made arrest. And the person and youth organizer and the small somewhere Adem.
Okay.
Adem.
1760.
Now because the voter regime judgment punish you. Word bank.
1760 your text message line. Apostle Selassie Adai, Apostolic Empowerment Mission. Good morning. Unfortunately, my incident if you had to Dansuma area no ever said Dansuma police for Tessano police for I confirm breaking into cars too much last month. Brian, how many years? I thank God for my life. Yeah, I'm book into my car. say ya house no ti sports guy also mukuma ye nipa ba ko young man 29 years na say ya na sports guy Oti Michael Oti also just 2-3 days back yes Michael Oti this renowned sports TV3 guy no he was also attacked that man Tessa no dance man and
I didn't do so no lights at that time. No lights. There was no illumination.
No comment. And the Apostle Salasya died AM. Good morning. Very unfortunate incident, but just take heart. Well, what is happening in NDC?
No, in fact, I've had the shock of my life right now. For a certain member of Parliament of Tema East, I'm not honorable just to know better. Okay? For him, Doba Kade, NDC for small Krofo. This is serious. And for him to sit here, to sit on this seat. No, this is hearsay. I cannot tell you. Give me
the regional chairman of my party.
Give me a second.
And then tell that the picture.
Give me a second.
Give
me a second.
And the source said,
give me.
The NDC youth organized in that constituency. He sent the tax. The students even drove them away.
Okay, but Robert.
Muya student was Kumo.
Can he, honorable?
Muya student was Kumo. Muya no. Yafram.
When I almost stronghold into you, the first suspicion is NDC. Ashanti region, you almost stronghold. So the first suspicion is NPP.
He didn't tell me, one country Captain Smart, a Fred police commander. Also, Fred MPP chairman. What are you kidding me? What are you talking about? A member of parliament, when you've not investigated, you are telling me that MPP secretary. I listened to Adom FM in the evening. I think Adom FM 6 o'clock news. They called the secretary. Okay? And they issued a disclaimer. They don't know the person who was arrested. They don't know him. And you are saying that NDC is Suma. For God's sake. In fact, Ghana, MPP should respect Ghanaians. So do we also say that what happened to Samuel Kujato and Felix? But we've not said that.
Samuel, Samuel come receive award.
Listen. Honorable.
Award no.
Honorable.
What's vice chancellor on the award? It was in the news last week or so.
Honorable.
Sir, Samuel,
what I'm saying is that
because his name has been mentioned.
I think
Professor,
you gave me the chance.
Okay.
Vice chancellor.
I think you gave me the chance.
Go on.
I think we should take Ghanaians serious. We should take Ghanaians very serious. We should not just politicize everything. Okay? What happened I personally condemn it. No, it shouldn't have happened. But member of parliament should not say that NDC for Suma and for say okay. About that my head is shame.
Okay, two things. Here for now use a voter region. It's about me the probability say
if I know they have intelligence, they should go down with the police. Doesn't mean they don't trust the police. Because Baumia is not an ordinary citizen. He's a 2-time running mate to Nana Akufo-Addo who will always be in opposition. At Masa. So whenever he's moving, I know.
We are sure. Said maybe I will stamp that.
This boy is a joker.
I know Nanado will not be a president.
He's a joker.
I'm not joking.
Are you God?
I told you.
Are you God?
No, because we are working. And Nanado come next year. He'll be 73 years. And I'm a
and so what?
So are you telling me
that when you Professor
give me a second.
What has age got to do with this?
Give me a second.
What has age got to do with this?
Give me a second. Tell you, give me a second.
Young man put no. Young man.
When Muhammad wins this time, we goes for 4 years more. And that'll be 77 years. Can he even have the strength to move around? This time they issue that Dr. Mahmoud will lead their campaign. Why? Is he the flag bearer?
No, a 3-tier campaign. See the Muye. Rollins, Atani, John Dramani.
I didn't have.
You
tell us how we should run a campaign.
If Baumia is leading,
what is your problem?
Disadvantage.
What is your problem?
No, we've not complained. We want
you complain that we will not.
Because I know
what is your problem?
Nana Akufo-Addo cannot
stand it. Than you. Akufo-Addo is fit than you. What are you talking about?
They are killing the man.
You kill Mills.
They know they kill Mills. The man cannot survive it.
No, they kill Mills because Papa no yari. You killed him.
Member of parliament. Member of parliament.
You people.
No, honorable. Member of parliament.
Akufo-Addo is more stronger than you.
I'm
telling you. Me say, from second to very say. No, someone else. Look, tell the president to focus and work.
He is very focused.
Please, and work.
He is working. That is why I'm saying that we are not taking anything less than 57%.
That is your thinking.
And
that is your thinking.
I was with you at Hot FM. I saw you are winning. You said you are winning. We won.
What's happening? NDC has never won. This time, you're
talking about.
Text message.
Please.
I'm member of parliament.
So make sure of your text messages. It's good news for you because Pona Shas here, come Fridays, Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Kumfia Mayao, Obetan, Techima Mahin na him na Yagora Pony Yepa, Ebaponia Sapo, Yapudioni Hodina, Techima Mayina, Chamo. Go slow, Samara Pharmacy, Medima Futiase, Tima Market Chairman, Yachawi now Kwansunko. So 24th of this month, Friday, the peak. I want His Excellency Banana Nado Dankwaso at Akotachi, Nafi, or Sajofo, Amotio for repaying to Akotachi, Nina say, Techiman, a poor festival, no, Basso, and so I hene, Kobo hene, Bamehe, Obia, him Furina, Monia crowd, somebody, Moma Techiman Koso. Enye biasonko a ebeji awo kwansonko so kra ya koso da lucky about for so I say one other rema and this person me ebro for 0243201244 and 0277465855. Omayini, please tell the NDC man that Ghanaians are suffering, so he should stop bragging with better Ghana agenda, and he should also do well to visit Ankafu Hospital and see things for himself. Thank you. Richard Wardrobos. Better Ghana indeed, better Ghana without chalk, register and teacher's notebook. You then call this better Ghana. I'm sorry. The MPP man campaign message about the fishermen will not send them to power from Gabriel, Ketepa, Kou South, and anywhere. And DC of Kratche West, Honorable Moses Ponye, has brought a lot of projects to Kratche community. I don't want to believe this DC is also going to stand for MP. May the Lord bless him, Daniel, NDC chairman. And Omaini, could you believe that teachers under KJB district have not been paid from 2012 till date? We are actually suffering. And Honorable Titus Glover always deceives the public. Mahama tops all, like Robert said. Robert, thumbs up. Mr. Host, please go to Tema East. You will see better Ghana there. Abraham from Winneba, and we are mining. I've just heard the report given by the South African Commissioner, and it looks as if this government want to play on our emotions. How can you say that those 5 people died as a result of carbon monoxide epileptic attack? Do you know that one of the causes of epileptic attack is anxiety or fear? And you can ask any doctor of your choice, and he or she will tell you. So it means that person died as a result of the xenophobic attack. Nana Kwabna from Asaman Kessin. And please, Mr. NDC man, take note that we shall all rise up and fight for our dear country, Ghana, against this NDC corrupt ruling, including lecturers. K-Body will be being nearby. And if MPP does not stop the Asante Achim politics with the selection of their candidates, they will never win elections in Ghana. They should learn from Aliyu Mahama issue, from Nana Ben Watakrad. I pray that peace continue to prevail in South Africa. Formula constituency needs, I just get this one. Okay, so Foreign Minister Hannah Tete should have been there, because if it were Black Stars issues, they will go. Nana Ben from Gumwachi as a mining. When is the district level elections coming on? Why is it that EC has now remained silent or is no more relevant to the nation? That's a good question. I'm sure Parliament, 90 million. Is it 90 million Ghana cedis?
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's ever fair. An emergency, even MPP should know that JM can fail anyway, but Akufo-Addo stand no chance to win the president of Ghana. From Victor Glover, Shai Hill. Somebody please tell Mr. Korte, we voted President Mahama as president of Ghana and not chairman of ECOWAS. He must be seen to care for the well-being of Ghanaians in particular and the rest of West Africa generally. Jim Pine, Ewa Takrad. I want to tell the NDC man that what is happening in South Africa, he has no idea. My elder sister called me yesterday told me that she can't even go out because she's afraid to die. Number of people who are dead or not, we see here on radio. Best Mark on Coco. NDC, we beg you, let Baumia do his work. MPP will come to power surely in 2016, and all the way from teacher senior, and honestly the way Abba. And man, I think this NDC man came from a different country. How many companies have collapsed? And he still won power to rule Ghana again. Stop. Cash, man, or bossy. Man, stop what you're doing. Your question to the NDC man sounds hypocritical. It is only MPP who are using the South problems for their political gain. Sule, Bawa, Ewo, Nima. Is it Nima or Nina? And which Swedro Road is Robert talking about? Swedro Road, he's not telling the truth. He should check the road in front of his mother's bakery. Abuajua, smart one. So, the mama to pano. I say, I see. Mama to pano. Okay, Robert, Machano pay. Good one. So, we're just about wrapping up. Rock, maybe I could you talk black one? We should comment on it. Yeah.
I issue on the power
nukes.
In fact, I think it's not necessary.
Okay.
Because when you move around, we have universities all over the world, but there is no place that universities won't trade utilities. Seriously, Ghana for now, you have to be very easy, and you can't sabi yeah bro Ghana.
Till I be water be cool.
Let's go with them.
Against Nanado bringing back allowance.
Listen, no. Nanado bring it back. Listen, Nanado, the first one American, it's a figment of his own imagination. Okay? It is easy to talk whilst you're in opposition. But when you have the reality, you see that it's a different ball game. Atimasa. Nanado's presidency, I say it's just a dream. And it would never happen so far as God rules. Because to us, NDC.
My question from Titus is, are you God?
No, God is the author and finisher of our faith. NDC. Sabakaya, His Excellency, doing his campaign, no one said that him because he knows that his strength comes from Jehovah and not man. And so far as God reigns, NDC, we are there.
Okay.
57% we are getting it. Nothing less than that.
We have a mafia anymore. So, that's Robert Cote, research director, Central Region. Chairman, so Chairman Jacobs. This year, the election 2016. Only Kenya Japan. Alote Jacobs versus Kenya Japan. Who wins more seats in the Central Region?
Me the kakra mekane say to my useful.
Yeah.
For the past 2 years, 4 months many away. Ubatema Newtown Bankumana. In 2013, I secured a bank loan to put up a 46-seater WC toilet for the community of Bankuma. Yenye bida, a bankwa nye bida. Oh, Bankuma, Nankofoko Bush.
That is why you are an MP.
I did it there. Uba Committee 1, Fidibria Kwame Kuma sea quarters, over 60 years in it. Sewage pipes, what for me, I say. But use common fund in the bay. And they replaces all these around size 15 and size 16. Me gusua, me yes, say, Jumano. Me no kase me free ha, me kokosi ajo me the HIPIC funds, Eduania ye diwo ye num ne guatachem efimu na bola na si ho. For over 1 year, frustration yakoso. And then we ho. Recovery ward e Watama Newtown. NDC for yet sure say, Mammy, with the chief executive. But me assure me say, idea ye be ye, idea. Who does it? Never see recovery ward. Secondary school, library, no, any computer lab.
I know, especially the cannery, and
I need some small liquid and do between the first part of
the cannery and then soldier for assassin.
Let me say a big thank you to the former defense minister, Honorable Makwa Yongo. Instead of 250, no, or my 60, I go so I can. Then before no, I try. The new defense minister, AME senior, Dr. Kumbo, or no Makasa, say 151. On fan count, and we see a budget account. Here they be a clinic no more. Eddie Amam.
Okay, so
what does it?
With the Robert Quarter say the Quarter family,
the Quarter family.
The Quarter family, yeah.
He's a gun lost infant.
But we should come
homecoming.
Bashia. We don't buy any compressor. The question for Kentipo, I can't say, oh, the FSM, bro. Once again, Apostle Salasia die. Sorry, so I come for a boy rock. Eddie, I'm more than some, I want to know. July. Paposhito. Every day on Cremona. Urugano Travel. Simple man can't. Where is he?
Meeting Gacho.
Okay. All right. Will you see?
Hey, security.
As I advert. About we advert. I'm a support any project. You're coming.
Many amiable.
Hey, Julo. Okay.
Security.
And there's all pretty as national security operative.
It's always been on.
It's always been. But as an MP, I said, was always smart. He must be security conscious.
I've known him for. He's always been security conscious.
Okay.
He must be security conscious.
But I have a camera for you now. Say, Omo Apollo Achi Omo Sombo Lokum, and Omo we you know me don't win. Concentrate on the job. Multimedia. Number 1. Bye bye.
20 years in